גאולת ימינך תתרצה רומה קבל רינה עמך סגבנו תארנו אנא בכוח גדולת ימינך תתרצה רומה קבל רינת עמך סגבנו תארנו לגיבור דורשי חוקך כרבה שולם רחם תארם רחמי צדקתך תמיד אומר חסיד קדוש חסיד קדוש
that say Canada with the Canadian flag, and we have many things like pens and pencils and calculators and rulers and lots of glue and lots of things for you to use in your class.
I think that the trip was awesome. I really enjoyed it, and like usually when Canadians come to Israel on a tour, we come to all the places, we tour around, we see the cities, but we don't really get a sense of what life is like for the people there. Like we just see it from tourist point of view. We don't even like speak the language or mix in with the culture, and this was like a really good opportunity to get an idea of what Israeli life is like.
Meeting people, and it was really important, and meeting all the people and learning their way of life.
Before I even came here on this trip, I didn't really have much of an idea of what it means to be part of a kibbutz or even part of an Israeli community. And now I understand what's the difference between North American communities and Israeli communities, and to develop a connection between people my age in Israel and myself.
Okay, so this is my first trip to Israel. And I didn't really have any idea what to expect, but I'm glad that I came on this trip and not another trip, because it gave me the opportunity to actually meet Israelis, whereas the other trips, you're just traveling around with your friends or family, and you don't really experience the true Israel. So for me, it was great to be able to make a connection with Israeli teenagers, and they made a connection with us. So.
But some of the things that I learned, first of all, was that I had no idea that the Jewish communities outside of Israel had so much work and positive work that they were doing inside Israel, including that with Partnership 2000 and with the Jewish Federation in Vancouver. And that was really important for us to see, I think, in Vancouver, because, as you said, we get to understand what it's really like to be a Jew in Israel is important. But also, when we go back, I know some of us will come again, and others of us will want to be even more involved with the community and more involved with supporting all of you here, and I think that's very important. And one of the reasons we really need you to come to us is to help strengthen that relationship between the two, because relationships need to be two-way. They're not just one way in the terms of where they go. The other thing I think that just being in this region, the Golan is just outrageously beautiful. And just the feeling and the trips that we had, and seeing the battlegrounds that we saw, and the learning and the feeling, I think as Lisa said, brings so much context to what we hear in the rest of the world. And Doreen teaches an Israel advocacy course where we learn how to speak to non-Jews and to explain to them how what's going on in Israel is reasonable and how it's fair, because the Western media does not portray things in a fair light. And so what we've learned from all of you will help us talk to our friends and to our colleagues and actually help them understand a little bit more of the challenges that we have seen and how beautifully you all meet those challenges. So thank you very much on behalf of the King David delegation. It's been a pleasure to meet all of you.